Salem, welcome to this month's edition of Building Buzz. We're in the debriefing room in the new police station. This is where the officers will end their shift at the end of the day, and so they'll be in these workstations finishing off their reports, downloading photos, and all that kind of stuff. So this is a really amazing room for them. But today we have a special guest with us offering a service that I didn't know about before this project. So with us is Adam Mangrich from Systems West Engineers, and you are our commissioning agent for this building. So I had never heard of a commissioning agent. Sure. So fill me in on what a commissioning agent does and why you're here.
So building commissioning is a quality assurance process. So you know, the contractors have their own quality control. Mm-hmm. Our job is really to ensure that quality control processes are being done. So we're assurance. So we are typically hired in the design. So we've been on this project since very inception of the job. And we will be here until 12 months after occupancy. So commissioning is really a broad process. It's not just, if you think of like commissioning a ship, mm-hmm. you think of maybe doing the testing at the end and making sure that the ship is ready to sail. Well, our job is really to do the whole process. So we start in design and work through peer reviews with the design team. We then move into construction, do construction inspections, making sure that all the equipment is being installed correctly. And then we work into functional testing or verification, making sure that all the systems are working correctly and they're talking to each other. And then we work through post-occupancy. So after you guys occupy the building, we will make sure that anything that's a warranty-related issue or something that's the systems aren't quite working correctly still, we'll be there to help get those issues resolved.
Now, that seems like a lot of work for one person. So sure. I'm assuming you're part of a team. Mm-hmm. And tell me a little bit about your team and what they specialize in and what they're working and looking for.
Sure. So we have Systems West Engineers is a design and commissioning firm. So we do about 70% of our company is design, mm-hmm. And 30% of our company is commissioning. So in the design phase, when we were doing our design reviews for the project, we had a myriad of engineers that would help us with that. So we had electrical engineers reviewing the electrical drawings and security drawings. Plumbing would be reviewing the plumbing, mechanical. I was doing the mechanical, mm-hmm. and the controls checkout. So in the design. As we progress through into construction, we have our technicians that would typically do a lot of our site inspections. They're experts in, ensuring that the equipment is installed correctly, access is being maintained. So when your operation staff come and maintain a filter, for instance, you can mm-hmm. actually remove the filter and things like that.
And find out where it goes.
Yeah, find out where it goes and things like that. So, and then in the verification phase is really where the engineers, the commissioning authorities or commissioning engineers would come in to verify functional performance. So it's kind of a varying degree of expertise throughout the construction, design, construction, and verification of a project.
So it sounds like you have a really busy time at design, yep. and then you're kind of all the way through, but now we're getting ready to move into the building, so I'm assuming this is another really busy time for you?
Yeah, it's exactly right. So in design we have these kind of ebbs and flows. So when a design submittal would come out, maybe 100% design development or something, mm-hmm. we would have a lot of work to do within a 2-week period of time during the review period, mm-hmm. To make sure that we get all of our review comments documented into the design team. Through construction, and it's an 12 to 18 month period of time. So there's a lot of work, but it's over a longer period of time.
Yeah.
But about maybe 60% of our amount of hours we spend up into the verification phase. So through design and construction is about 60% of our hours, and then from about 40% is verification and post-occupancy. So you can imagine how much, if we have a certain amount of hours on a project, 40% of them is coming like right about now to the end of a job. So we are going to staff the project pretty significantly once we receive all of our commissioning related documents that we're asking the contractor to complete for us. Yeah, and it's interesting, you know, you guys have a really good building here. You know, you've spent, you know, a fair amount of time in design, making sure that your building is going to do what you want it to do. Systems are complicated now. You know, if you have an older building, you don't have the level of complexity that a new building does. So that's why commissioning is so important. Commissioning provides a verification of inter-system operation. So it's not, you know, it's not just one system doing its own thing. There's, you know, the lighting control system ties in with the HVAC system, and the HVAC system maybe ties in with security, or the lighting, you know, lighting ties in with security. So there's a lot of this inter-system verification that has to be done. And so that's what commissioning really provides a big value in, is making sure that all those systems are talking correctly, they're communicating correctly, they're playing nice with each other. That's really what commissioning is all about. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you for doing this,
Sure.
because, again, we're excited about this building, but this is whole uncharted territory for us, and we want things to work, and I appreciate you being here and being part of that. So
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thanks for putting yourself out and being here on Building Buzz with us.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you.